Some of the views of the start of this walk. It starts at the Gillside Caravan and Camping Park near Glenridding. This is a beck that runs alongside the caravan park. Starting to climb out of Glenridding. See some of the Ullswater Lake there. Beautiful. Gaining a bit of height now. There's a lovely Ullswater. Panning around now, that's Place Fell. Looking down, that's the farm, Gillside Caravan and Camping Farm, where we've stayed. Just panning around a bit more. I think that one's Sheffield Pike. The plan for today's walk is to go up Helvellyn via Striding Edge and hopefully come down Swirral Edge and up to Catstyecam. Here we are deep in the Lake District National Park. Now starting to gain some height. Looking across to St Sunday's Crag. Grisdale Valley down there. And up there waiting for me, Striding Edge and Helvellyn. Just looking at the heather starting to come out on the hillside. If you can just make out the rocky track we've come up the side of this Birkhouse Moor, I guess it is. Grisdale Valley again. Just panning round, and right up there, top of that hill, is the hole in the wall, I believe. We've got a bit more to go yet, just to get that far.
That's a good little view, that, ain't it?
It is, yeah. And the little mound there must be Helvellyn.
Right, with the shelter?
Yeah, the shelter and red tarn at the bottom.
Yeah.
Just coming into view must be catstyecam.
Right.
Just heading now to Striding Edge. You can see the jagged peaks there and the paths up to Helvellyn. Red tarn. Just about to the start of Striding Edge. Put my camera away for this bit, I think. There's a shelter of Helvellyn. And red tarn down there. More footage of the edge. The drops down there. It's a windy day, I wouldn't want to be doing this too much. It's where I've come over them rocks. There's Ullswater right in the distance. To Helvellyn. Wind's picking up now. Some of the drops I'm showing you. On Striding Edge. Looking back to Striding Edge. There's a Helvellyn top, nearly there. Whew. There's the cairn at the top of Helvellyn. Here we are on the top of Helvellyn. Got to go down Swirral Edge. So far, fantastic day. Probably my toughest walk to date. heading back to the summit of Helvellyn. More views, there's red tarn, looking across the striking edge. That's very typical. More shots on both edges. Made it to the top of Catstyecam, second main ride of the day. Some fantastic views from here, even though it's a bit windy. Just looking across the striding edge. Still can't believe I was up there. And there's the top of Helvellyn. Just sitting at the edge of red tarn having a rest, looking at this amphitheatre, striding edge, Helvellyn and swirral edge. And for good measure we went up Catstyecam, just up there. One last look at the Helvellyn summit. We've sadly had to pull ourselves away from the red tarn area. So beautiful. There's Catstyecam. Heading down this path to Glenridding Beck, follow it back to the caravan site. Some pictures here of the waterfalls on Red Tarn Beck. Follow this all the way back, eventually it's named Glenridding Beck. Some people coming up. As far as you can see, the water cascading down Red Tarn Beck. And there's the path we're following back to Glenridding. Lost a lot of altitude now. There's a couple of bridges just crossing. More climbing up the route to Red Tarn and Helvellyn. That's Catstyecam in the distance there. Beautiful waterfall there I'm just looking at. Some more last views as I head back to the campsite at Glenridding. Today's walk in the Lake District National Park started from Glenridding and we've gone up to the top of Helvellyn, 950 metres via Striding Edge, down Swirral Edge, up to Catstyecam and then torn ourselves away from Red Tarn. Absolutely beautiful. And then this backside walk here is just as nice as well. Fantastic day. What a walk. Some more great views of this walk. More waterfalls as the walk comes to an end. And this is the finish of the walk. That's the car and caravan down there.